Hi, this is Paul Ritter with this business video spotlight on an innovative company called Flimp Media, based in Hopkinton, Massachusetts. I had the opportunity to interview Wayne Wall, the founder and CEO of the company, to talk about how the firm got started and how Flimp Media's software technology helps businesses to leverage interactive video in their sales and marketing efforts. Whether it's for selling a new product like an iPhone, marketing a sporting event, promoting a new book through an e-commerce site, or helping to drive sales of new vehicles, Flimp Media technology allows businesses to create interactive video content with a drag-and-drop user interface, which they can then distribute to target audiences via email, web links, HTML landing pages, or embeddable flash players for companies' websites. Some of the best-known companies in the world have used Flimp technology, including Allstate, Best Buy, BMW, Citrix, Humana, ING, and dozens of others. Today I'm joined by Wayne Wall, who's the CEO and founder of Flimp Media, based in Hopkinton, Massachusetts. Hi Wayne, thanks for joining me today.
Thanks so much, Paul. Really good to be here.
Can you tell me about how the company got started and what some of the thinking was when you first started out?
Sure. Back in 2005, I was running a company called Environmental News Network, which was an online media company that created information and provided information to people around the world about environmental news and stories that were happening. Right. And we really wanted to communicate with our global audience in a multimedia way. And we wanted to be able to create audio-visual messages, put text and graphics, and really create a story for companies like Ford Motor, Rolex, as well as many major environmental companies, push that out to a global audience and be able to track what people were doing. Then I spun Flimp Media. We called it Flimp because it was Flash Interactive Media Platform. And so we actually took that company and created a new company called Flimp Media and started developing a software solution to do the things that we were trying to do within ENN.
So if somebody is trying to create an interactive campaign, kind of a marketing program or advertising program, and they want to know, all right, we've got a couple of choices. Should we focus on our products? Should we focus on our services? Should we focus on the thought leadership of our company? And they want to test out different marketing plans. Talk about how technology can help them judge the success of a campaign and what kind of metrics would they look at to help judge that success.
If we create an interactive, let's say, video brochure,
right,
and we send it to a group of 100 people, and 30 people interact with that brochure, by their individual email addresses, we know who interacted, we know what responses they were most likely to have clicked on.
Right.
So we know that response rate. We know how long they engaged with that overall content. Not just how long they watched the video, but it's video plus.
Right.
Did they share that video brochure with somebody else? And then what they did with it. So those are some of the kinds of metrics that you can capture. And it may seem like a subtle difference, but being able to have more detailed engagement information and that's actionable, meaning you know who it is so much more valuable, because in the days of direct marketing with direct mail, you only know if somebody's really responded, if they've called back the number and maybe bought a product. Then you have a conversion. But what we want to do with today's marketing is know prior to the sale or prior to the conversion, who's interested. Because the hardest thing to do in sales and marketing is to get an engagement. So as you start getting engagement and you can measure that level of engagement, you can begin to separate out who I should go after from a sales, or who's really my interested prospects versus who's not really very interested, or who I should go after using a different medium altogether. And that is really valuable information for marketers and salespeople.
Google and DoubleClick, two of the biggest names in online advertising and marketing and who really understand how things work, their research showed that It was 4 to 7 times greater, not a 40% better response,
Right.
50% better response, but 4 to 7 times greater response. That's pretty huge.
It's huge. It's a multiple. But our results are pretty interesting. They show that, for instance, in terms of engagement, when somebody is engaging with what we call a Flimp, one of these video brochures, the average time is 1.3 minutes. And that's across millions and millions of viewers.
Wow.
And so we have a pretty large sample size that we're dealing with. So 1.3 minutes, according to Marketing Sherpa and Forrester,
Right.
the average time that people engage with a static graphic text email marketing message is 8 seconds. 8 to 10 seconds.
Compared to 1.3 minutes.
It's about 10 times difference.
Right.
The key is you got to get them to that content.
Right. As we heard in my interview with Wayne Wall, the use of interactive video with detailed analytics is an effective tool for tracking viewership stats that include not only metrics such as how long videos are watched, the percentage that are viewed to completion, and how many viewers forwarded the video to others through viral sharing or posting on social media sites such as Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or others. I'd like to thank Wayne Wall, the CEO of Flimp Media, for sharing his views on the business video space and the company's technology for organizations looking to incorporate interactive video for sales and marketing initiatives. I'm Paul Ritter for the Business Video site on TMCnet. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.